children. Namaste. How are you? Are you all fine? Okay. Today I'm going to teach you English. Are you excited to learn English with me? Okay. So can you please look at here? We are going to learn about the lesson Unit 3, Getting Started and Reading 1. Can you please take your textbook and sit? Okay, I hope you all are sitting with your textbook. So here we are going to start the unit, okay? It's Unit 3 and the topic that we are going to deal today is Getting Started and Reading 1. Okay, so can you please look here? Okay, look at the pictures, okay? There is only one picture here right now. Can you please look at the picture? Okay, guess what the people in the picture are doing or saying. What are they doing? Can you tell me? Okay, can you please tell me how many people are there? Correct, okay. Can you look at the age? Are they of similar age? एउटै उमेरको हुनुहुन्छ त? Are they of similar age? No, yes, okay, very good. And what do you think the boy is telling the man? Okay, okay, what are they doing? Very good, okay. So let's look at another picture, okay? Are you ready? Here, we just looked at this picture. Now this picture. Can you look at it? Okay, can you tell me who is this? Can you guess? Is it a woman or a man? Okay, can you tell me what is he doing? Okay, okay, okay. Very good, very nice. Good job, okay. Now we just looked at these two pictures, right? So you just told me what you saw in the picture and what are they doing? Yes, you are guessing it, right? I also going to make a guess, okay? Look at the picture, first picture. I think it's a man, he is a man and he is a grown-up boy, okay? Like you. And the old man, maybe he is in middle age, yes? The man is trying to carry the sack. Is it heavy? It might be heavy, yes? And what might he be saying? In my guess, he might be asking the man whether he wants help or not. Yes, the boy, he wants to help the man. Okay, that's my guess. Now, what was your guess? Did it match? Okay, now let's look at this picture. In my guess, he is a boy and he is trying to read something. Yes? Okay, now let's look at another picture, okay? Here, can you look at this picture? Yes, okay, what can you see in the picture? Very good. Okay, okay. Can you tell me what are they doing? Okay, that's great. You did a great job, okay? Now let's look at another picture. Here, we just looked at this picture. Now, another picture. Can you tell me how many people are there? Good. Who are they? Are they girls, female, male? Who are they? Can you guess what are they saying to each other? Good, good. Okay, can you tell me, can you guess what is the girl saying to the woman? Very good, nice guess. Okay, now it's my turn to guess, okay? Can I guess it? Good. Okay, here is an old man in my guess. Okay, the girl is trying to help the man to cross the road through zebra crossing, right? Have you done it or not? Do you help elder people? Do you think the old man asked help for her? Did he request her? Can you please help me to cross the road? Did he ask? He might have asked, right? So the girl may have requested the man to get help from her also. It might have been that also, yes? Okay, so here someone might have made a request, yes? Either the girl or the man, old man. कि चाहिँ old man ले request गर्नु भएको थियो होला? के चाहिँ गर्लले रिक्वेस्ट गर्नुभएको थियो होला? Let me take you and cross the road. The girl might have said like that. Or the old man had said or requested the girl, can you please help me to cross the road? Yes? Okay. Did our guess match or not? I hope so. Now let's look at this picture. In my guess, okay, in my opinion, the girl is the daughter and she's the mother or might be sister also. Yes? And I think the girl is trying to sleep on her bed and she's requesting the girl, the woman, she might be mother or sister, to close the window. Yes, look, the window is open, right? The window is open and she's trying to request the woman to close the window. Now guess, what might she have done? Look at her. She's folding her arms, right? Like this, hands. And what might she have said? No, I will not close it. You close it yourself. She might have said like that, right? So she might have just made a request and she had responded by saying yes or no. It might be both, right? We just need to guess. I hope your guess and my guess matched. If it didn't match, it's okay. We all have to guess it and everyone's guess cannot be matched, okay? Okay, so now children, let's move forward and see what is here, okay? Oh yes, there's a poem, okay? Do you have a textbook with you? I hope you all have got your textbook with you, right? So here's a poem. So we are going to sing it, okay? Recite it, okay? But before that, I will sing it. I will recite it. And then you listen to me and let's do it together, okay? Okay, here, let's start. Please don't close your heart. It is so big inside. Search for treasure. Kindness is hidden under the veins, inside the caves. Don't close your eyes. Look deep in the ocean, up in the sky, right and left, and let them rest. So this poem is taken from I Love Poems, okay? You can search it in the internet too, okay? I hope you will do it. So what is the poet trying to say us? What is the poet trying to say us? Okay? Please don't close your heart. It is so big inside. Don't close your heart. It is so big inside. Search for treasure. Kindness is hidden under the veins, inside the caves. Don't close your eyes. The poet is trying to, you tell me, did you understand the meaning? Okay, yes, please try. Good, okay. So the poet here is trying to say to us, we need to be open and we need to search for what we want. Yes? We need to search it. We need to open up. Yes? We need to talk to everyone. Yes? Don't close your heart. It is so big inside. Search for treasure. Kindness is hidden. Yes? Kindness. Daya, maya bhanne kura hidden huncha. Sabbai मान्छेसँग हुन्छ. Everybody has it. But we need to open up. Yes? Okay. So it might be under the veins. What does this veins mean? It means a big stone. Yes, it is very difficult to take out things from the crack in the stone. Okay? And inside the caves. Do you know caves? We put birds inside the caves. Yes? In the same way, it might be inside the caves also. It might be in difficult place, kindness. But we need to open up to search it and find it. Yes? Okay. In the same way, the poet tries to say again, look deep in the ocean, up in the sky, right and left, and let them rest. Yes? We need to look deep in the ocean. That means we need to try and try and try harder to find love and kind between people. Yes? And up in the sky, right and left, let them rest. Okay. I hope you all understood the meaning, right? So can you please sing it with me? Sorry, recite it with me. Okay. Please don't close your heart. It is so big inside. Search for treasure. Kindness is hidden under the veins, inside the caves. Don't close your eyes. Look deep in the ocean, up in the sky, right and left, and let them rest. Okay. Do you know from where this poem is taken? I love poems. Correct. Okay. Now can you please tell me, what does the poem tell us not to do? What is it trying to say us to not to do? Don't close your heart and don't close your eyes. Yes, open up. Don't close your heart, don't close your eyes. Search for happiness and kindness. Yes? Good. Here is written, talk to each other in pairs in your book also. You can talk to your friend or your family members. Okay? Okay. Now let's move forward and we are going to talk about the text that we are going to read today. Okay? But before that, there are a lot of new words in the text. So let me introduce those words to you right now. Okay? Please listen and look carefully. Okay? Here. Unfortunate. So what is the meaning of unfortunate? It's a regrettable or unsuitable. Okay? Regrettable or unsuitable. Unfortunate events. Sometimes we have a lot of events that is not good, which we regret. Yes? That's unsuitable or regrettable, and the word is unfortunate. Next word is grief. Grief means especially when someone dies, there is intense sorrow, sadness. Yes, that is called grief. Okay? Now next word is consoled. Okay? What means consoled? Consoled means we give sympathy to somebody. Don't worry, everything is going to be okay. We say like this. Yes, that's called consoled. Okay? Give sympathy to somebody. Okay? Now next word is funeral. What is funeral? Funeral means a ceremony where we bury or burn the person who has died. Okay? Did you understand? When somebody dies, some people they bury, some people they burn. Yes? Okay? That ceremony is called funeral. Now, next word is door to door. Door to door means going from visiting all the houses in an area. Door to door, all the houses. Sabbai visit karne. Yes? Now, next word is graveyard. Okay? What's graveyard? It's a land where dead people are buried. Okay? Where all the dead people are buried, it's a land. That land is called graveyard. Okay? Did you understand? Okay. Now next word is remedy. What's remedy? Okay? It's a way of improving a difficult situation. Okay? What is the remedy of my toothache? It's to take a medicine. So it's a way of improving a difficult situation. Okay? Now another word is sufferings. Okay? What means sufferings? The state of undergoing pain. I am suffering from toothache. That means I have got a lot of pain. Yes, that word is suffering. I'm suffering. Yes? Okay. Now another word is meditating. Meditating. You might know what it means, right? Meditating means sitting in silence in order to make the mind calm. Shanta banaunakलाई meditate, dhyan. Okay? Now another word is restore. What does it mean? It means bring back to original state. Okay? Bring back to original state. When we cut a tree, we cannot make the tree same again. Yes? Yes or not? So that means we cannot restore it. Yes? Okay? Restore it back to life. Plants also have got life, right? Or not? Yes or not? Okay. Another word is destined. Okay? What means destined? Destined means sure or certain to happen. The thing that happens, eventually it happens. That is called destined. Okay? So now another word is handful. Handful. Okay? Handful means the word itself explains it, right? A quantity that fills the hand. When I put something in my hand and it is full, it's handful. Okay? Did you understand? Now another word is condition. What's the condition of my scooter? Okay? Requirement or limitation. In this lesson, the meaning of this word is a little bit different. Okay? It's requirement or limitation. Something that is required to do. Okay, I will let you play your mobile phone with your mobile phone, but you need to read. That's the condition your parents give to you. Yes? Okay. Now another word is passed away. I think you all know it. You can guess it. To go out of existence or die. Okay? There was a rose plant in my house. It just died. That means it just passed away. But we don't tell it to plants, right? We tell it to people. When they die, we say passed away. My grandfather, he has already passed away. Okay? Now another word is inevitable. Inevitable. It means certain to happen. Going to happen. It is going to happen. It will happen. Okay? Okay, children, now let's start the text, okay? Are you ready? I hope you all are sitting with your textbook. So we are entering in the topic reading 1, okay? Answer the following questions. Now, can you guess what answer might be of this question? Can you read the question here? Okay. How do people feel when their relatives pass away? How do people feel when their relatives pass away? How did I feel when my grandfather passed away when I was little? Yes, I felt very sad. I was in sorrow. I was in grief. Okay? Did someone pass away in your family also? How did you feel at that time? Okay. Now let's talk about this question. Can you read it? Is death sure to happen? Do you think death is sure to happen? Is it sure that we will die one day? Okay. Now let's enter inside the text and read and find out what is there. Okay? Can you guess what might be the content of the text? Good. Okay. Now here, you have got this reading text in your book. Okay? Kisa Gotami and the mustard seed. Yes? Okay. Now first you listen to me. Listen carefully what I say, how I read, how I pronounce the words. Okay? And you can try later on. Okay? So let's start. There lived a woman called Kisa Gotami in one of the villages of Nepal. She got married, gave birth and lived with her only son, and her husband died very recently. She loved her son very much. She worked and lived only for him. The days were passing by happily. One unfortunate day, the son fell sick and died. Kisa could not believe what had happened. She refused to accept that her dear son had left her forever. She cried and was in a total grief. The villagers came and consoled her. They advised her that she should prepare for his funeral. But she refused to do so. Instead, she carried her son's dead body in her arms and went around the village from door to door. She begged people to help her bring her son back to life. But the villagers saw that the son was already dead and nothing could be done. She believed that her son would come back and thus spend some days with her dead son. She neither let anybody touch her son's dead body nor would take him to the graveyard. On seeing this, one of the old men of the village came and advised her, Kisa, I see that you are in great pain. Why don't you go to Gautam Buddha? He has the remedy for all the pains and sufferings in our lives. He will definitely help you. Kisa was very happy to hear that. She said, Really? Could Gautam Buddha do that? When the old man confirmed the possibility, she immediately took her son in her arms and ran towards Gautam Buddha, who was meditating under a peepal tree. On reaching there, she cried, Gautam Buddha, my lord, will you please help me? I have heard that you have magic and power. So, would you please use them to restore my son back to life? Please, I request you and I beg you. Gautam Buddha thought for a while and said, Well, Kisa, I think I can help you. But you must do as I say. Kisa's face brightened and she said, I am ready to do everything, Buddha. Please tell me, what should I do to see my son live again? Gautam Buddha replied, Okay then, I need a handful of mustard seeds from a house where no family member has died ever. Kisa got hopeful and excited. In no time, she ran towards the first door and knocked. Excuse me, neighbor, could you please lend me a handful of mustard seeds to bring my son back to life? The neighbor happily said, Yes, I can surely do that. If my help can make that possible, why wouldn't I? Wait for a moment and I will be back. As the neighbor turned around to get the seeds, Kisa remembered Buddha's condition and asked, "Has anyone died in your house?" "Oh, well, it was only a year ago that I lost my father," replied the neighbor. Kisa said, "I am so sorry to hear that, but I cannot take the seeds from you." Then she went to the next door. She repeated her request. "Could you please give me a handful of mustard seed?" "But no one should have died in your house." But the next neighbor told her that her grandmother had passed away a few weeks ago. Kisa got extremely sad. She went from one door to the other doors. But she got similar replies everywhere. Some said a few years, while others said some days back. Some said they had lost their daughter, while others said their mother. Kisa realized an important thing. She understood that what Buddha was trying to teach her. Death takes away everybody one day. It is inevitable. It was not that only she had lost her dear one, but it was in everybody's house where people die. When you are born, you are destined to die one day. Okay, so did you listen to the text carefully? I hope so. What did you understand from the text? Can you tell me? Okay, that's great. So here is the character Kisa. Yes, she has a son and her husband is already dead. Yes, and she loves her son very much and she was happy. But one unfortunate day, the son was sick and he died. After he died, she couldn't bear the pain. Yes, she was in grief. Why did he die? She couldn't believe that her son was dead. And she didn't let anybody touch the dead body also because she loved her son very much. Yes, and then what happened? And then she started to carry the dead body of her son and roam around. Yes, she talked to each and every people and said them to bring her son back to life. She wanted her son to be alive again. But the people knew that the son was dead and nobody comes back from death. Yes, when they die one day, they cannot live again, do they? No. Yes, and in the same way, she was crying and crying. She was carrying the dead body, and one day an old man requested her to go to Gautam Buddha because he had remedy, solution for every sorrow, every problem. Yes, and she went. And when she requested Gautam Buddha to bring her son back to life, Buddha said, "You have to do as I say." Yes, and what did he say? He said to bring mustard seed. Yes, handful of mustard seed. But what was the condition? Yes, the condition was to bring the mustard seed from the house of people where nobody is dead. Yes, nobody is dead. Okay, and then she went searching the house. She knocked every door. Yes, she asked the mustard seed, and the neighbors said they would give the seed also. But what was the condition? In the house, nobody must have been dead. Yes, but every people said they had lost their father or mother or any other family member. Yes, and then what happened after that? She realized. Yes, oh no, she thought, death is inevitable. कसैले पनि डेथलाई जित्न सक्दैन. When people are born, they will die. All the living creatures, yes, all the living beings, when they are born, one day they will surely die. Yes or not? Yes, of course. Do you think death is inevitable? Do you think it now? Can someone live forever? No. Yes. So what did you learn from this text? Yes, we need to realize the truth. Yes? Yes or not? The truth is, we are born one day and we will die one day. But here Kisa, she couldn't realize because she loved her son very much. She was blind in her son's love. Yes? She loved him so much. That's why she couldn't accept the truth that he has already died. Yes or not? Okay. How did you feel when your relative died? Somebody might have been dead in your family too, yes? I lost my grandfather when I was small, little. I cried. Yes? How did you feel? But we have to accept it, yes? Once somebody is dead, we have to accept it and move forward. Yes or not? Okay. So right now, I read this text. I hope you all heard, listened to the pronunciations carefully. So when you read the text, please pronounce the words correctly, okay? Now let's talk about the words here. Look, here is the new word that I introduced to you, unfortunate, yes? So let's read the sentence. One unfortunate day, the son fell sick and died. That means the day was bad, yes or not? Regrettable moment, because her son, Kisa's son, was sick and he died on that day. That's why it's unfortunate day. Yes? In the same way, there are unfortunate events in our life. Yes or not? Sometimes when we are outside, we are very ashamed of ourselves also. Yes or not? That is unfortunate day for us. Yes? Okay. Now here is another word, grief. Let's read the sentence. She cried and was in total grief. That means, what does this word mean? Look, intense sorrow, especially caused by someone's death. Yes? Whose death was there? Kisa's son. So she was crying and she was in grief. Yes? In the same way, consoled. The villagers came and consoled her. Look, the villagers came and said, Kisa, it's okay. People die. Don't cry so much. Yes? That is consoling. Okay? Now funeral. Look, funeral means they advised her that she should prepare for his funeral. What means funeral? Yes, the ceremony where the dead people are either buried on the land or they are burned. Yes? But Kisa refused because she loved her son and she was blind in his love. Yes? Okay. So door to door. Look, see, what did she do? Instead, she carried her son's dead body in her arms and went around the village from door to door. Door, every people. She went to every people, that means. Yes? Another word is graveyard. Yes? What means graveyard? Exactly. She neither let anybody touch her son's dead body, nor would take him to the graveyard. Graveyard means where people are buried or burned. Yes or not? Buried. Yes, graveyard. Especially buried, okay? Not burned, okay? Graveyard. So another word is remedy. Look, he has the remedy for all the pains and sufferings in our lives. Buddha. Buddha has the remedy, solution. She was so sad, she was in grief, yes? And who could solve it? Who could solve the problem? Who could make her happy? Buddha. That means remedy means he will provide her the solution. And suffering means to suffer, yes? She was suffering, she was crying and she was not happy. She was carrying the dead body of her son and walking around the village. That's called suffering, yes? We also suffer sometimes, yes or not? Yes, okay. Meditating. Gautam Buddha, look, who was meditating under a peepal tree? He was meditating under a peepal tree. That means staying in silence to keep our mind calm. Yes? Now restore. Restore means to bring back again. What did she say? She wanted her son, she wanted Gautam Buddha to restore her son's life, to bring back to life. Restore. Yes? Okay. Now another word is handful. You know handful. Can you tell me? Yes, handful. Full in hand. Yes, handful. And condition. Yes, condition means Buddha applied a condition to the work that she had to do. Yes? Okay. Now another word is passed away. That means good, died. And inevitable. What is inevitable? Death is inevitable. Yes? Everybody is destined to die one day. That means inevitable even thing is death. It happens. How? Anyhow it happens. Yes? And destined? Anyhow people die one day. It has a similar meaning. Okay? These both words. Okay? Now let's move forward and find the words from the text above and match to the meanings below. Now can you tell me the word give sympathy to somebody? What is the word? Can you guess? To give sympathy. What did the villagers do to Kisa? They Exactly. Give sympathy to somebody means consoled. Yes, exactly, consoled. Have you consoled somebody? Of course, you might have. Yes? Okay, now B number, let's read. A ceremony of burying or burning a dead person. That means, what is it? Exactly, funeral. An area of land where dead people are buried. Area of land where dead people are buried, not burned, buried. What is it? It starts from G. Okay, it's graveyard. Yes, good. Okay, a way of improving a difficult situation. Difficult situation, how do we improve it? What is a word which gives this meaning? The Gautam Buddha had, what did he had? For every problem, he had a remedy. Good. Sitting in silence in order to make mind calm. What is it? Do you know? Yes, meditating. Correct. Sure or certain to happen. It is going to happen anyhow. What is it? Destined. Yes, it is destined to happen. Yes? Okay. Now let's move forward and look at this work. Answer the following questions. Now can you read the questions once? Did Kisa love her son? Did Kisa love her son? How do you know? Can you tell me how do you know? No, Kisa didn't love her son. Yes? Yes, she loved her son. Yes, of course, she loved her son. Yes? Yes, she loved him because she did everything to bring her son back to life. Didn't she do everything? Yes, she carried him in her arms and walked around the village, asked everyone to bring back the life of her son, and went to Gautam Buddha, yes, and talked about how to bring her son back to life. She did everything. That's why she loved her son. Yes. Now let's see. What did she not accept? What did she not accept? She did not accept that her son was dead. Yes, she did not accept that her son was dead. Or you can say she didn't accept the death of her son. There are various ways of answering the question. Yes, you don't need to answer in the same way that I'm saying. She did not accept that her son had died. She did not accept the death of her son. You can answer in different ways. Okay. So what help did she first ask for the neighbors? She asked her neighbors to good. Okay. Why did she not prepare for her son's funeral? She didn't prepare for her son's funeral because okay. What did the old man advise Kisa to do? He advised her to good. Okay. Can you guess the answers, please? Okay. Okay. So here is my answer. Okay. She didn't accept that her son was dead. You can answer in different ways. Yes, I just talked about it. She asked her neighbors to bring her dead son back to life. You can also answer it by saying she asked her neighbors to restore her son's life. Yes, that's also correct. Why did she not prepare for her son's funeral? She didn't prepare for her son's funeral because, okay, you answered it. Yes. What did the old man advise Kisa to do? He advised her to go to Gautam Buddha. Why? Good. Exactly. Okay. Now let's talk about these questions. What was Gautam Buddha doing when Kisa saw him? He was exactly. Okay. Gautam Buddha was dash when Kisa saw him. He was okay. Instead of this answer, you can also write he was meditating. Okay. Simple. What request did she make with Gautam Buddha? Meditating. Yes, that answer was meditating. What request did she make with Gautam Buddha? She requested Gautam Buddha to yes, you can answer it your way of answering. Okay. What did Gautam Buddha tell Kisa to do? Kisa to exactly bring handful of mustard seeds, but the condition was good. Okay, another question. Did Kisa find a house where no one has ever died? Did she find or not? Okay. What did Kisa finally learn? What did she learn? She finally learned that Okay, let me tell you my answer. She finally learned that death is inevitable. Or you can say, she finally learned that her son was dead and she has to accept the truth. Yes? Exactly. You can answer it in many ways. We all have different ways of taking the text. Yes? You can summarize it. You can write different answers. She finally learned that we need to accept the truth. That is also correct. Yes? There are different ways. Okay? Now, let's look here. What did you learn from the story linked to current events? अहिले भइरहेको इभेन्टसँग लिङ्क गर्नुहोस् त स्टोरीलाई ल हजुरको लाइफमा इन योर लाइफ okay in my life just few months ago my maternal uncle grandfather maternal uncle he died and I was so sad because he always used to love me. Yes, when I used to go there he always used to feed me delicious food. He used to welcome me, he used to hug me. I remembered all those things that he used to do to me. And I missed him so much. I still miss him so much. So can you please link it to you also? Yes, okay. You can talk about it with your friends or whoever you are comfortable with, okay? Okay. So children, so students, what did we learn today? We learned some new words, yes? We talked about the text also. Can you pronounce the words correctly? So I've got some words here. Can you read it? Yes, very good. Remedy, yes. And what is this? Grief, correct. Okay. What is this? What is it? Good. Okay. This is restore. Okay. Now what is this word? Handful, correct. Okay. Another word is sufferings. Okay, good. Another word is, what is it? Meditating. Yes, okay. Another word is destined. Yes, correct. Okay. Another word is condition. Yes, okay. And another word is inevitable. Yes. And funeral. And consoled, yes, okay. And another word is graveyard, yes. Another, very good, very good. Another, okay, unfortunate, good, okay. Another is, last one, door to door, good, excellent. We learned so many new words today. We learned how to read the text. We also learned that death is inevitable, correct, okay. I hope you all enjoyed the class. Please recite the poem, learn the pronunciation of the words, okay, new words, the meanings. Can you tell me what is a graveyard? Good, correct, okay. Can you tell me what means consoled? Excellent, okay. I hope you all know the meanings of the words and you can pronounce it correctly, and I'm happy to teach you English today. I will see you in next class. Until then, students, please take care and keep on reading. Okay? Bye-bye.